Hey guys, this is Deborah and I just wanted to give you a quick tip today. So I've got my distress inks and this is the tool that I use for sponging edges and things like that. You can buy these in a 2-pack and they come with a couple of these discs, and the discs stick on to this surface here. So then you can go in and ink up from your ink pad and then go and ink whatever you're doing. So I think I've shown you this before, and this is something that I saw in a Tim Holtz video, that with these little mini ones you can keep these little discs in the back of the ink pad. So you can just go in there and there's the mustard seed one, and then when you're done with it just pull it off your tool and put it back in and it stays in there just fine, doesn't come out. You see I've got them in the bottom of all of these, but with the bigger ones it's a problem because they're not going to stay. What's keeping them in the little one is the fact that they're, you know, the little ones are 1 inch and the little sponge tips are 1 inch as well. But what do you do with the big one? Well, I've got a solution. I was thinking about it yesterday and I've come up with a solution. In the drawer I just happen to have some of these birch Velcro handy dots, they're called. These ones here are 22 millimeters, so not quite 1 inch across, and they're just from birch. I used to have them in the shop. We used to use them in scrapbook pages for, you know, making openings and things like that, you know, things that would open. And it comes in 2 parts. So one part is a furry side and the other part is the Velcro rough side, which is what is on this tool here. So I figured that if I took one of these dots and I put it on the back of the ink, so I've taken the rough side because that matches the rough side that's on here, and I've stuck the dot on there, and then when I have finished using my ink I just pull it off and I can stick this onto here. See how that sticks on there? Isn't that cool? So what I've done now is I've got them on both. I only own 2 of the large distress inks. I used to own nearly everything in the range, but I got rid of them all years ago. But I've just bought a couple more. So you can put the dot on there, do your inking, finish it up, and put the black part down. So now you've got your sponging tip and you don't have to go and get another one. And also it will stop you mixing your inks together because you're always using like for like. So with this one I'm always using the Mowed Lawn sponging tip, and same for this one, which is your Candied Apple, you can see. And the other thing is that if these start to deteriorate, then I've got a whole heap of spares because I bought the extra packet of them. And I think there are about 20 in the extra packet.